Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet, the original series, and we are going to be taking part in the missing equipment mission. This is the one that takes place after we finally did the Grandpa's catch. Now what we have to do is we have to go to certain locations and gather the scientist cases that Olaf lost during the storm. There's 5 of them and they are marked on the map, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and pick a club room and go fishing. Alright, let's take a look at our map. Now, they're all up here. And I'm thinking the only way to get to them is we're going to get to them by boat, so we're going to have to take the boat from here and go all the way up there. We cannot just teleport. So the boat's back here. Yeah, I was over here because Hilda was here. Yeah, there it is. Kind of wish we had the Scuttum, the other boat, the smaller one, because we could get there a lot faster than this big old rig. But we're going to have to make do with what we have. Yeah, supposedly the things that we're going to win is going to make finding fish a lot easier, and I really hope that is the case, because if that is true, it might do the same for Kaji no Ri and for the Maldives as well. Alright, we're going to head north. And let me see here. Yeah, we gotta head more north than that. We gotta go all the way up there. Well, this is gonna take a while, guys, so I'll bring you back once we get closer. Alright, guys, it looks like it is marked on this monitor too, not just the regular map. So we are getting close to the first one. So we might want to slow this down just a little bit so we don't overshoot it. I don't know if it's going to be floating or how this is going to work, but we will find out soon enough here. Looks like all of them are close to land, so they might be leading us to good fishing locations too. It's hard to say. I'm seeing fish down there as I'm coming up, so that's a good sign. Maybe need to slow down even more. Yeah, there's the marker. We're getting awful close to the land, though. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think I do see something. Yep, there's something there. Let's slow this down. Yeah, they look like igloos. Little containers. Alright, we got it. All I did was say take the container, so that was easy enough. Alright, where's the next one? Let's see. There's one right around this point. Sometimes these find things missions can be tougher than they appear, but so far this looks pretty good. Oh, you know, I forgot I had. I could have teleported. I forgot I had a navigation buoy. Oh well, that's all right. No big deal. Okay, we should be seeing the next one here soon. Up on these small islands here. Up on these small islands. Let's see here. Need to slow way down. Yep, there it is. Well, they're getting us close to that rocky shore. Alright, let's kind of drift in. Should be saying something here soon. Yep. Alright, let's back up. Where's the next one? Okay. So it looks like he had followed along the coastline here. It looks like the next one's just past the navigation buoy. Yeah, they didn't make it super easy to get to. Gotta go back in there, back out. Great, now we got rain. Relatively clear skies, too. I don't get that. Okay, let's see here. Alright, we slow way down. There it is. Yeah, apparently after you pick them up, you have to claim them too. I didn't realize that until I had stopped recording for just a second, and then I saw it. Alright. So basically you go back to the mission. It says claim. So you have to put that in our backpack. Alright. Turn this big old crate around. And we gotta head to the next location, which I'm not sure where that is. Okay, it's over here. Then we gotta go all the way around to the other side. Alright, we're homing in on this one. This will be a little bit easier to get. It's not quite so far into a little nook and cranny or whatever. Where is it? It's getting harder to see with the rain. There it is. Alright, back up, back up. Alright, let's claim that one. Alright, the last one's going to be a little bit of a trip here, so... Yep, rough water's nearby. Okay, it's this way. There's another little island over here. down. Slow her way down. Okay, I see it. It's almost on the shore. And then we have to take all this stuff back to Hilda. But we can fast travel that. There we go. Let's stop here for a second. Claim that. And so we need to take the cases back to Hilda. Let's see where she is. She's probably back here, but I want to be sure of that. Yes. So let's just fast travel. Ah, shoot. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do this. And go that. And we just find her. She should be in the same spot. Should be. Maybe not. Oh, cool. There goes a seal. Oh. Wait a minute. She is not in the same spot. She's over here now. Of course she is. She must be on this dock. Yep, there she is. Thank you so much for collecting my equipment. Please put the scientist cases right here. Mission accomplished. Missing equipment. Well done, Angler. We got 10,200 XP, which is good. 3 bait coins. 201,400 cash. And we've got all these. That's placed in your backpack or home storage. I may not have room for them. But I've got a sonar sinker. I've got a sonar fish pilker. Sonar baby halibut. And a data buoy. I don't know what those do. It's a research buoy equipped with a receiver and data transmitter. Collects sonar readings from nearby lures, storing and forwarding information about depth, temperature, and fish activity to the research team. I wonder how you use that. Oh, maybe they'll show us how. Okay, we'll find out here. New mission. Fish size metrics. Collect the data on fish size for Hilda to help her upgrade your tablet. Take the buoy she gave you, set it in the water, and catch some fish nearby to record the readings. Rewards is a scientific data drive. So we have to equip the sonar fish pilker and place the data buoy at the marked location. Okay. This ought to be interesting. This is a lot like that mechanic missions that we did on Kaji no Ri. Actually, where's my boat? Is that my boat? That's not my boat. Where's my boat? My boat's over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Now, wait a minute. Let's see if I actually have it. Because the problem is, it may not have had room for it. Okay, so the pilkers... Or consider these. Let's see here. Ah, boy. I'm thinking it went back to my home storage. Dang on it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and drop some stuff because I got too much stuff in my inventory to handle all this stuff. Great. Well, this is a good place to end this episode anyway. We know what we have to do, but I'm going to have to go back and switch some things around, and then I'll be back. I'm also going to go ahead and bring a smaller boat, honestly. I think I might bring the Scudam, because it just depends. I'm going to kind of feel this out. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back with another episode of Fishing Planet. I know this one was a little bit short, but I didn't have a whole lot of time to record tonight anyway. But anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.